Greetings and salutations, Second Star Right, back with some more Raid Shadow Legends, and I'm going to warn you in advance, for some reason I can't say the word purple today, so I think I will only say void. I can't say the portal is purple. I was having a moment, I was having a little, you know how the portal is having a meltdown? I was having a meltdown. Okay, so as we can see, the portal is purple, signifying that his double summons event for Void Shards is transpiring right now. And if we go to the little info button here, we see that we now have a 16% chance to get an epic out of a Void Shard and a 1% chance for a legendary. I have 25 Void Shards. I'm going to pull them all today. We'll see what happens. Anyone who's followed my channel knows that I have horrible luck with Void Shards on this account. On my free-to-play account, no problem at all. I pulled a Siphi and a Sir Nick like back-to-back in back-to-back events. But not so much luck on this account. I have yet to get a Void Legendary, but it's okay. Maybe that will change today. We'll find out. Who knows? So let's just go in there. I'm pretty sure I cleared out space in my inventory, so we should be good. So let's just see what happens right off the bat. And we have something blue. Okay, and it is a Steadfast Marshal, who kind of looks like a Warcaster, but is not. So we'll just move on. Steadfast Marshal isn't bad. He's not a bad rare. But let's continue. Okay, blue again, and here we have Doomscreech. Again, a middling rare, not bad, but we're just gonna move on. Okay, it's thinking, so maybe that's a good sign. It's not. It's still blue, but it's a Bloodhorn. I've never received a Bloodhorn on this account. I think I have one on my free to play, but it's not. He's actually, I know he's just a rare hit point based champion. He's a Skinwalker. He kind of has the same snorting thug skin, but he's actually kind of cool. He's an Ally Protect rare, which is rare. It's kind of like Myrmidon. Myrmidon is another Ally Protect rare. Okay, so his Killer Crescent attacks an enemy, 15% chance, placing 25%. Decrease accuracy, debuff for 2 turns. So not only is it the low version of decrease accuracy, but no one really cares about decrease accuracy anyway. It's one of the worst debuffs in the game. So it's an unfortunate A1. Which is A2, 50% ally protection buff on 2 random allies for 2 turns. So that is not bad for an A2. And then he has a passive called Deep Defense, where if an ally is hit with a critical hit, places a 7.5% continuous heal buff on them for 1 turn. And it can actually, if you ascend that on the 3rd ascension, it becomes a 15% continuous heal. So he's not a bad rare. I mean, if this is one of the early Ally Protect, hit point based champions you get, it's not a bad one. It's someone that can kind of help you get through some content if you're having some problems. So that's not bad. Doesn't help me in any way, but other than from a collection standpoint, because I did not have one before. But just in general, not a bad rare. Okay, and here we have Confessor. Confessor does something cool. Let's see. Attacks an enemy, 15% chance of decreasing the target's turn meter by 15. So turn meter down on an A1 is not bad. A2 is an AoE with 70% chance of placing a decreased accuracy debuff for 2 turns. We just talked about that. I don't think I need to reiterate how accuracy is not very key. And then on a 5-turn cooldown, her A3 attacks the enemy with a 35% chance of granting extra turn. Okay, so that's cool. I like granting extra turns. You can actually get that up to 50%. 50% chance of granting an extra turn is not bad. And on an ascension, she gets increased crit rate in dungeons by 16%. So not great, but her A3 is kind of interesting. I always love extra turns. It's one of my favorite things to do in the game. Okay, and are we sure that this is a double summons event? Interceptor. Interceptor is not a very good champion, so we're just going to continue. Wow. Okay. Alright, so Marquis. Thank you, Demon Spawn. He's looking grim. Alright, let's just continue. Alright, next up we have, oh my god, another rare. And it's Vanguard, another awful rare with a really weird skill set. Okay, so his A1 places a 30% decreased defense debuff for 1 turn if the target's defense is lower than this champion's. How can you know? How would you tell? How would you ever build, for that instance? It's just a really strange, especially when you're a defense-based champion. I don't get that. Maybe it's Force Keep. Force Keep when the guy has 5,000 defense. That's probably the only thing I think of when you know what someone's defense is going to be. And then a Provoke, but if they're under decreased defense. This guy's awful. Decreases the duration of all buffs on the attacker when hit by an enemy under a provoked debuff. So it's so many things have to line up just to get this kind of function. Why would anyone bother even doing it? How many people even? There's 31 reviews. 31 people actually got him up high enough to do reviews on him. I'm actually shocked. All right, so enough bagging on Vanguard. Let's just continue. Boy, oh my gosh, another rare, and it's Harrier. Okay, so he has a hospitalier partner skill, but yeah, who cares? All right. It may seem like I'm getting flustered by my lack of epics and legendaries, but I'm really not. Actually, I'm totally fine by all of this. Ox is terrible. Let's just continue. Oh my god. Okay. Let's do the temple massage. Oh my god. Okay. And Steadfast Marshal again. Same skin as a Warcaster, but not a Warcaster. Okay, so moving on. Okay, what do we have here? Holy crap. This is another... Oh my gosh. Stone Skin. You know, he's actually not bad, but he's so hard to look at. I don't know if I ever put him on a team. Okay, so 14 left, and we have yet to get anything epic or legendary or anything. Oh my god. Okay. Amarantine Skeleton. Wasn't I talking about how I have horrible luck on Void Shards? Wow, okay. So, anyway, what was the Amarantine Skeleton do again? I don't even remember. I have one in my vault somewhere. Attacks enemy, 30% chance of placing a block buffs. Okay, block buffs on the A1. A2, 80% chance of placing a block cooldown skills for 1 turn. And then if you ascend it, 80% chance of placing block cooldowns. Also the 80% chance of placing heal reduction. So you can block cooldowns and heal reduction on an ascended A2. And place a 30% increased defense buff on this champion for 2 turns. He can't even give you the full 60% increased stuff on a void rare. Come on, guys. That's not good planning on your part. Okay. Moving on. I'm not stressed out in the slightest. I'm totally fine with getting all rares. Oh, here we go. An epic, and it's Lua. Actually, I don't have a Lua. All right, she is a really nice, hard-hitting champion. Cold Heart skin, but just with a different face. Okay, sweet. All right, where do we go here? Attacks an enemy, deals 50% of the inflicted damage to all enemies if the attack is critical. Okay, so definitely needs a crit build, but that's a really strong A1. Attacks all enemies 3 times. Attacks all enemies 3 times. Each critical hit heals the champion by 2.5 hit points when ascended 3 times. That's sweet. An A3, lucky shot, attacks enemy, decreases the target's turn meter by 100%, will ignore shield and block damage rolls. Okay, so Lua is awesome. Oh, I'm really pleased with that. That kind of makes up for my string of rares that I've been accumulating. Okay, after Lua, we have another rare, and it is Ragemonger, who's good and is also needed for the fusion. I think I have one kind of built and ready to go, but it's always nice to have an extra one. Ragemonger's kind of nice. He's the guy with HP burn, right? Let me see what he's got. 7.5% continuous heal if it's critical on an A1, which is really nice to have on an A1. Attacks all enemies twice. Each hit has a 50% chance of placing poison. It's a low version of poison. And then attacks an enemy 40% chance of placing an HP burn for 2 turns. So he's like a little Juliana. And then his third ascension is all ally attack in campaign battles by 21%. Okay, so it's kind of an oddly juxtaposed aura, but you know that's fine. We probably wouldn't use him as lead anyway, but he's actually got a really good kit. Okay, after Ragemonger we have, let's see here, another rare, and he is Bellower, also a really good rare. I have a collection of Bellowers, but it's always nice to have a skill book. Okay, cool. So next up after Bellower, Bellower's fantastic. Thank you, Bellower, for helping out here. Really good rare. Okay, and then another Doomscreech. For those of you who are unaware what Doomscreech does, if you're curious, attacks enemy twice, 25% chance of placing a decreased accuracy debuff for 2 turns. We already talked about this. Accuracy is not good, or at least it doesn't seem good because you can't see it in action really. Fills the turn meter of all allies by 30%, which is a nice A2. 60% increased defense buff on allies for 2 turns. Not bad at all, and get that down to a 3-turn cooldown with only 2 books. So it's actually a really good A2. Attacks all enemies on his A3. Places a shield buff equal to 30% max hit points of this champion. It's always better, I think, to have it on this champion so you can kind of control where it is. He's hit point based, so the A3 all aligns. Damage increases according to this champion's current hit points. So it's not just a shield; it's shielding and doing damage. So it's actually not a bad champion if you don't have anything else. All right, moving on. We have another rare. But it's Veteran. Veteran is really good. Okay, so that's good. So I only have 8 left. All right, let's hope I get bailed out with at least one more epic. This is kind of crazy. Bellower and a veteran though. Those are 2 really good rares. I already have them though, so you know what are you gonna do? Holy cow! Stitch Beast. He has a turn meter down, so that's good, but that's about it. All right, moving on. Oh, and here we have Painsmith. Is Painsmith needed for the fusion? I don't remember. I think he is, but I can't recall. There's a couple doors that need. I have one somewhere, but I think actually I might have used him for the last fusion. So this actually might help me if he is indeed fusion food, which I don't remember. All right, 6 more, and we're getting down to the wire. Okay, come on. Someone bail me out. Someone not being bailed out. Higher Specs is needed for the fusion. I had one ready to go, but it's always nice to double up, and it seems like they use higher specs in fusions a lot, so it's probably always good to have spares in your vault of this guy, since they seem to use them a lot. Okay, we're down to the last 5, guys. I've gone through 20 champions. I've gotten 1 epic. Granted, it's a Lewis. It was a really good epic, so that's nice, but still, down to the last 5. Yeah, another rare. Oh my god. There's another Ragemonger. Okay, well, I guess I can have an army of Ragemongers. I guess that'd be something. Okay, Renegade, also really cool. Stu had a great video of him using Renegade in place of Prince Kaimar for his sacrifice, and it's cool. I got one up to 5. Use it occasionally. She's a lot of fun, but again, I already have a couple of them. Not really helping me a whole lot with 3 shards left. Okay, you know, I'm glad I figured out that I could use Hope in place of Madame Saris, because my lack of having a Madame Saris is really kind of starting to wear on my nerves, but it's okay. I'd even if I got a Gala long braids, I'd be happy with that too. I love to have a Gala, but no Gala, no Saris. Oh, it's rare again. It is Marquise again. You know, like I need this guy glowering at me any more than he already is. All right, 2 left. Come on, let's get bailed out. Let's get bailed out at the end. Not getting bailed out at the end. This is a Bulwark, and he is also needed for the fusion. I already have 1 ready to go, maybe 2 ready to go, maybe 3 ready to go. I have a lot of Bulwarks, but that's okay. Last one. Everyone, let's hope for a legendary. Let's hope. All right, everyone, cross your fingers and toes. And it is an epic, so I guess that's good. And it's a faceless, and faceless is good. I don't have a faceless. Not a legendary, but faceless is good, and I don't have one. So let's see what faceless does. Attacks an enemy. 15% chance of placing extra hit. I was just talking about how I enjoy extra hits, so that's good. It's awesome to have that on A1 also. Increase crit rate buff on this champion for 2 turns, then attacks an enemy. Okay, so that's good. So it increases crit rate first and then attacks. I always liked it when they do it in the proper order. Ice Bolt. This is A3, attacks an enemy, ignores shield and block damage buffs, as well as defense. Oh, that's awesome. That's the trifecta right there. You want that. Then ally attack in the arena by 20%. Okay, so, and I am out of Void Shards, but I got 2 epics. That's not bad. I'd like to get a legendary. I wonder is there anything in the store? Maybe I can go to the shop and see if there's anything available Void Shard wise. Oh, hey, honey, whoa, hey, guys, honey, I wasn't gonna go in the store and buy Void Shards, I promise.
Let's stop while we're ahead.
Hey, tell them to like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye, guys. See you next time.